Hello and welcome. My name is Bishton and today we are playing Hearts of Iron 4 as the Soviet invasion continues. We have 5 troops stuck here. We are mounting a counteroffensive though to hopefully take the fight to them. No, I didn't want to do that. But thanks, game. It's not the game's fault. Go ahead and do that plan. Push through. We need to save those 5. They've had quite a bit of attrition. Air wings with no missions. Okay, we got a whole bunch of airplanes up here. And now we're really starting to break through here. The troops were a little unsure of if we should do it, but once they realized, hey, we might be able to do this, they decided, let's go do it. Let's check our construction. Mostly repairing. Yeah, a lot of repairing needs to be done. Partly because we were bombed to all existence. So we have kind of lost the Poland front. I'll be completely honest there. We have not won it by any means. However, we are starting to push back, especially down here. We have 24 soldiers on this front that we are just pushing with. Our hope is that we can take Kiev. However, I'm not entirely sure if we will be able to. Okay, it looks like these losers Wait, why are you guys going over there? Oh my gosh. Please tell me they did not. Okay, they're going through the Suez Canal. Except these are the idiots who were like, oh, let's go around Africa. Yay! And then, no, just no. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. Why would you think that's a good idea? Okay. We're losing down here, slightly. But we are winning up here, barely. Okay, we've made our front. We just need to take this one area. And we'll continue doing it. How's the air support doing? Okay, we've won over here, it looks like. We have 19 planes there. We have 500 there. So we are starting to win, it looks like. Let's see if we can't build another air wing of... Now, this air wing is going to get destroyed. It's just likely that it's going to get destroyed. We're sending 100 close air supports against 300 fighters. Okay, with that, we can go ahead, look at this new plane. It's slightly more expensive, However, it has ridiculously good ability. We have basically stopped our air game, and we kind of used that upgrade as like a stopgap, and it has not worked for us very well. Okay, looks like we are pushing. Yeah, we're slowly pushing them back. Follow Baku. Okay, a vital strategic objective in their war against the Soviet Union. Wait, what? Okay, earlier today, German forces successfully occupied the city of Baku, a vital strategic objective in their war against the Soviet Union. Located on the shores of the Caspian Sea, the key to Cascasus and its many oil fields are sure to benefit the German war effort. Its capture puts Germany in a position to expand the war into the Middle East and possibly even India. Oh, so it's down here. Okay. I was like, what? Did we lose that? No, we took it. Because we're pushing up here because we have more troops here than we do here in a front ratio, basically. Our frontage here is pretty weak, whereas here it's almost 40 troops in a pretty small area. Okay. You guys are almost there, it looks like. Yeah. We have more armored divisions coming up, which will be nice. Attacker, that's fine if we're losing as an attacker. It's really just trying to take it as a as a defender. However, we've more or less made our front and we've held it, which is important. Alright, stay safe up there. You're going to die, I know. Okay, Soviet Union declared Mongolia. We do have planes. They have air superiority, but we have air support. Yeah. Our planes are like, this is a suicide mission. What are we doing up here? Alright, we need to... Actually, no, we need to take that airfield. Okay. Because that's a huge strategic value for us. Basically, that airfield is probably what's giving them air support. Because they've only really got that one airfield. So if we can push into that airfield, that'd be perfect for us. And let's go with it. Let's do it. Got better encryption. I think we've got to just go and grab this so we can get the next decryption. Okay. They lost a destroyer. Looks like they're trying to plan another naval invasion, which it's understandable because we aren't doing too good. But we do have enough garrisoned forces that we should be able to hold it off. It's if they make a break and then do a blitz on us is when we're gonna have an issue. However, I don't believe they're gonna be able to do that. Alright, so we can either go fire brigades or desperate defense. Now, desperate defense would be useful only to get more manpower. And I think I'm actually gonna save this until I see how we're doing. Once we've taken more of, Russia. Because if we're desperately losing, then I'm gonna go with the desperate defense option. Because that's gonna increase our manpower without going into service by requirement or all adult serve, which is going to greatly increase our ability, but we're gonna lose a whole lot of things. Service by requirement I don't want to take, because we're gonna lose too much out of it. And that could hamper our war effort by quite a bit, because we just won't be able to produce what we need to. Alright. It appears we are winning the front. We're having huge issues, but we're pushing through on Kiev. And the wider their front is, the better for us. Right, so it's you guys. Go help with that. Since British Parliament debates the intervention in Scandinavia, considering the strategic value of Scandinavian region to the British defensive efforts, the potential risks of seeing an enemy build influence there, the British Parliament debated the possibility of military intervention, while political implications of such actions weighed heavily on Winston Churchill. Several decisive arguments were delivered. Okay. So I'm guessing they're talking about Norway and Sweden. No, Denmark, you don't want to, like, join us, do you? No, definitely not. They're like, no man, we're cool. We'll just sit here. We'll watch how it goes. Okay, we got the Tiger. Sadly enough, I don't think we can use it. And you might be like, well, why can't you use it? Like, you got it for a reason. Well, the reason why I say we might not be able to use it is because we don't have production lines. We could get rid of light tanks. However, we're still using the Panther II for our light tanks. Yeah, we're still using the Panzer II. We're actually using, like, the crappy light tank in some of our stored facilities. And we have 0 Leopards in storage. When we get Leopards in storage, I would be willing to consider it. However, right now we just don't have that ability. Fighters, we're 3 days off before we've rebuilt our fighter supply. Anti-tanks, 1 more year, we're good for that. Infantry equipment, we've got 11,000 and we're producing 3,000 a week. So we're good on that front. Motorized, we're losing, but we should be fine. Yeah, you can see that we're starting to drop there. Tanks, yeah. Transport planes, fighters, you can see that we really dropped off there. But we're starting to rebuild it. However, we need more fighters on the field, so... And it looks like the United Kingdom's really trying to push us. They're like, we want to kill you now that you're on two fronts. However, we just got the best thing ever. And this is going to be what's going to hopefully push us to victory. Okay. I'm gonna just have them move up and then just prepare before we do anything. We're almost to Kiev. So victory there. They actually have forts here too. They have another airport here. I think they just built that, actually. Yeah, but they have forts here too. That's why we're having issues. Okay. We got our first mechanized vehicle. Weapon 3. Decent, but we have to go with anti-tank. Anti-tank equipment, just better. Like, there is no building, I believe, for it. So you just get it. And then tanks immediately become less of a threat. Marines almost done. We spent a very long time on just Marines. And then we have 11 divisions. This should help greatly with the resistance in France. Because as you see, we're dealing with high resistance. 19 forces. Beautiful. You will be sent to the front lines in Russia. Actually, where is that force? Also, how are we doing in Greece? We're still having huge issues. There's not a lot we can really do. We're actually losing, oh my gosh. It's not good. But now that we have this force, we should be able to make a push. We have the armor to do it, so yeah. The fact that we have armor is so strong. We are also finally gaining air superiority. To the point where we have 38 fighters in our just sitting, which is awesome. We don't need that many fighters here. We'll send them back. I wish I could tell them to just do things. Wait, can I not? We had 27 accidents. Wait, where did those planes go? Did we just lose planes? Where did those planes go? gosh. Okay, it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to... Well, we have plenty of fighters here. Go here. Okay. Tyrol, go here. I know you're in a shitty base, but... Right. There we go. Standing by. There. I don't really care about Italy. Italy can fend for itself. Come on, game. There you go. Now we have too many planes there. But that's okay. We've almost marched on Kiev. We're so close. And then we're slowly marching up here. I'm hoping that I'm gonna get this land, but I'm pretty sure Poland's getting it. No, Poland's not really getting it. Poland's probably gonna get it from here. But that's why I'm not really pushing too much. There, that should... should push them, so we should be able to get land from here. And then I'm hoping we can just push in. But we are starting to crack their defenses. Yeah, especially right there. Took the port. We're getting somewhere. We're finally getting somewhere. We got 2 battleships. I'm gonna move them over here. They've got subs to escort them, so I guess something. But we should be able to help here if we get into this zone with battleships. Yeah. Now they have enemy bombardment. So they'll have huge issues trying to fight. However, looks like that's gonna have to end it for this episode. We're finally coming out back from the Soviet push, and we're actually taking land now. Over here, still pushing. It's going slow though, but that was to be expected. Once we really get to here, I'm a bit worried about if we're going to be able to continue this strike, or if we're going to just slow down and we're going to have to wait for Poland's force to move in. But I'm going to try and keep pushing this way. Japan wants to send us 37 units. Except... why would Japan do that? Nope, and I can't even select them from... come on! There's... there you go. I apparently need to... alright. Yeah, you're kind of in India, so I guess... good enough. We're just gonna help Japan out with that. Ooh, we're losing a lot of manpower though. I think we're gonna have to go with desperate defense, however, which I'm not gonna enjoy doing. However, it's gonna have to end it here. So, my name's been Bishaw. This has been Hearts of Iron 4 as the German Reich. We're getting there. We've had quite a loss of life, and we can actually see how much death we've had. We've lost 30k here. United Kingdom's lost almost 1 million though. Jeez. And this is just the Yugoslavia war. This isn't actually like the war that is killing us. We've lost another 30k here. Italy's lost almost 1 million people for this. United Kingdom, another 90k. Wait, no, it's this war. Soviet Union's lost 1 million. I've lost 200k to this. So, we are having issues. They have nearly 500 people. We're actually pretty evenly numbered here. However, we've only got 800k left. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please remember to like and comment down below. And as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful day.